What's up guys, it's Lion Roar here, and I'm about to dive into Historic in MTG Arena, but to do that, I've got to open up a bunch of packs. Let's cross our fingers and hope for some mythics. But first, join me over in Gemstone Legends. It's a fantastic match 3 RPG game, and it's players who get in early on games like this who are at the biggest advantage. Not only will you help the channel out by using the link in the description of this video, but if you use the code #lion_2021 you're gonna get a guaranteed free epic hero named Elidor, along with 5 more gold scrolls, that's more heroes, and a bunch of gold and gems. And after you download the game, you're going to have access to the beginner events, which is going to get you one more free epic hero named Soliana, and a bunch of free legendary equipment and a platinum scroll, which is again another free epic or legendary hero. Guys, wow. Just make sure to use that code within 3 hours of downloading the game and after completing the tutorial. And I will see you over in Gemstone Legends. Alright, I've been grinding away in drafts with the intent of collecting a bunch of those like mythic and rare wild cards so that I can build a historic deck, and I'm getting pretty close. So this is what I have right now, but it's not quite enough for the deck I want to build, which is historic white, blue, red control. Now, I've played paper Magic for a while. I took a break during the pandemic for obvious reasons, but I'm back to playing, but now I'm doing it on MTG Arena, so I would love to be able to play one of my favorite decks of all time, white, blue, red control. Of course, in historic, it's going to be a little bit different than it was in the format that I played it in, which was modern, which has a bigger card base and has great cards like lightning bolt and things. But there's a lot of great cards here on MTG Arena for Historic as well. And let me show you the 2 sets I really want to go after, because this white, blue, red control deck has a lot of cards from Strixhaven, especially the special ones that come out of those packs. So you're going to see those here. And then we also have a bunch from Dominaria. So if I scroll down here, see there's some more from Strixhaven, and there's another one from Strixhaven. Here's one from Dominaria. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Excellent, excellent card. A lot of fun there. But not only that, we have these Sulphur Falls and Clifftop Retreat. So when I went through the cards that I want in white-blue control, it seems like the plurality of the cards that I need come from those 2 sets. And of course, there's a few other good sets I could go after as well. For example, you know, a couple of the Ravnica sets have really good ones that I could potentially do as well. And you know what? Maybe I will. But why don't we do 45 packs each of Dominaria and Strixhaven and see if I can't get some of these cards that I need here, in addition to getting a bunch of those wild cards, because every time you open packs, you also build towards another wild card, which is really, really cool. All right, let's get to cracking packs. All right, so I just got 45 Strixhaven packs, and then you also get this card here, the Dragon's Guard Elite, along with the cosmetic, which is really, really cool. All right, let's go ahead and click on Dominaria and get 45 more packs. And I got Fire Song and Sunspeaker. So this is one of the promos that came with the Dominaria pack. A little bit controversial these were, but this is a super cool card, especially for Commander and things like that. All right, let's get to cracking. Let's go with Dominaria first. All right, Tempest Djinn. Josuves Lich Knight is a legendary creature. Ball Stronghold. 3-tap, add black for each basic swamp you control. Alright, we're getting lots of like uncommon and common cards. Alright, so these Dominarias also had these Saga Enchantments. So you're going to see these pop up as well. And so basically you play them and you go through these stages and then you have to sack it at the end. You can get some value out of those. Nothing's popping out at me yet as being exactly what we want here. Oh, there's our first mythic. So Varric's Bladewing is flying kicker 3. When Varric's Bladewing enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, create Varric's Bladewing, a legendary 4/4 red dragon creature token with flying. So there's a rare wild card we just got. Gasarov Sengir Pureblood. 5 black, flying. Whenever a creature an opponent controls is dealt damage, put a +1/+1 counter on Gasarov Sengir Pureblood. For 4 mana there, with one of them being red, Gasarov deals 2 damage to target creature. Alright, Evra Halcyon Witness. Niban, Dean of Iteration. If a wizard entering the battlefield under your control causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. That looks like you could have fun with that in something like Brawl or Commander. Forebear's Blade. Tashar, Ancestors Apostle. There's a lot of legendaries in this particular set. It was a legendaries matter kind of set. That is for sure. Haphazard Bombardment. Two-Headed Giant. Joda, I'll tell you what. So in paper, I played with this guy as a commander, and it is a really fun card. It's a really, really fun card. Goblin Chain Whirler. All right, come on, white, blue, red control cards. We're looking for you. Grand Warlord Rada. This is another one. Haste, whenever one or more creatures you control attack, add that much mana in any combination of red or green until end of turn. Until end of turn, you don't lose mana as steps and phases end. So basically what happens here is you can get a ton of mana with this and just unload your hand. So this is one that I built a whole deck around for Commander. Really, really fun. Sahid, Jinn of the Lamp. Helm of the Host. Territorial Allosaurus. Come on, we want those lands. Need those lands bad. Aerial Knight of Windgrace. I don't think I would get many, if any, of the mythics. As I say that, we get a mythic here, but this is not the mythic I need out of the set. But I would like to see some of the lands. Shalia, Voice of Plenty. Ooh, nice. That's what I like to see. I mean, you can basically count that as one of the mythics I need from the set, right? Right? Traxos, Scourge of Krug. This is another card that can be a very, very good commander type of card. Commander is just so fun. Commander and Brawl, great ways to play this game and take advantage of the cards. Jaya's Immolating Inferno deals X damage to each of up to 3 targets. Oh, we're building towards a mythic now. Karn's Temporal Sundering. There it is. Oh, there it is. This is one of the hallmark cards of white, blue, red control Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. +1. Draw a card at the beginning of the next end step. Untap up to 2 lands. So good. So good. Especially with the counter spells in the deck, which are 2 mana costing. It's amazing. The -3 is put a target non-land permanent into its owner's library 3rd from top. So great removal if you need to remove something. And then the -8, you get an emblem with whenever you draw a card, exile target permanent and opponent controls. Target permanent. That includes lands. You can just take away their ability to play. It's pretty awesome. I needed that. I needed that. Nice. Rare wild card. I'll take it. We got another Joda. Oh, another mythic. Narumeha Master Wizard. 2 blue, flash. When Narumeha Master Wizard enters the battlefield, copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. You may choose new targets for the copy, and other wizards you control get +1/+1. I would like to see Magic have more wizards so that you could play this whole like wizard game. Problem being that wizards tend to interact with instants and sorceries a lot, so you usually like to see a wizard themed deck. You know, if other wizards are going to get +1/+1, it incentivizes you to put a lot of wizards in, but then you're not putting as many instants and sorceries in. Anyway, I think a wizard themed deck would be really cool though. All right, we got that mythic wild card. Another mythic. We're getting a lot of mythics. It's not the mythics I want. I mean, we did get Teferi. I can't complain. I can't complain about that. But so this is Multani Yavamaya's avatar. Reach and trample. It gets +1/+1 for each land you control and each land card in your graveyard. And for a 1 and a green, you can return 2 lands you control to their owner's hand. Return Multani from your graveyard to your hand. Joyra. Wow, look at these mythics. Whenever you cast a historic spell, draw a card. Now that's cool. Again, another really great, possibly Brawl or Commander type of card. Drawing cards is always good. Lich's Mastery. There's Kasparov again. There are lands in this set, right? Steel Leaf Champion. I guess we're just gonna have to use the wild cards to get them. Finally, not the one I need, but they are in fact in the set. So the Hinterland Harbor, this is really good. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a forest or an island. Benalish Marshal. White. Other creatures you control get +1/+1. So it's a banner. Third Joda. Man. Forebear's Blade. Borgar. Traxos again. Urza's Ruinous Blast. So this exiles all non-land permanents that aren't legendary. That's cool. There are better board wipes though. I have to say, this Tatiova Benthic Druid, it's an uncommon, but this is a really great commander as well. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain a life and draw a card. You gain a life and draw a card. That is so good in like Commander and Brawl. All right, we got the Oath of Teferi here. So it's an enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, exile another target permanent you control. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. You may activate the loyalty abilities of planeswalkers you control twice each turn rather than only once. Tishar, Ancestor's Apostle. 2 packs of Dominaria left. Dreadshade. And lastly for Dominaria, Primeval's Glorious Rebirth. All right, now on to Strixhaven. Oh, that's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. That can definitely go in white, blue, red control as well. Tanazar Quandrix. Wow, we got a mythic right away. 3 green, blue. Flying and Trample, 4/4. When Tanazir Quandrix enters the battlefield, double the number of +1/+1 counters on target creature you control. Whenever it attacks, you may have the base power and toughness of other creatures you control become equal to Tanazir Quandrix's power and toughness until end of turn. Interesting. Oh, this Prismari command. We needed this. We needed this. And why did I just get a rare over here? Is it because we got a really special one? Is that what happens when this happens? Does that mean we got a special one? Oh, I hope so. Because we definitely need that for the white, blue, red control deck. What's this one? Abundant Harvest. Yes, this is one of the special ones here. Okay, cool. All right, Thrill of Possibility. Draw 2 cards. Okay. Torrent Sculptor. Not one of the ones I need, but it's fine. You know, that other card could be a sideboard card. Rip Apart. All right. So Rip Apart, because we got it again, deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. So it could be a removal spell against an aggro deck, or if they have artifacts and enchantments. So this is a really versatile type of card. I could see this being a good sideboard card. Necroblossom Snarl. As it enters the battlefield, you may reveal a swamp or forest card from your hand. If you don't, it enters the battlefield tapped. Rushed Rebirth. Cultivate and Ether Helix. Teachings of the Archaics, not one we need necessarily. Yes! There's one we need, and look at this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. Lightning Helix deals 3 damage to any target and you gain 3 life. Wonderful card in the white, blue, red control deck. I love this card. I've been playing it forever. Ah! And then we got a mythic wild card. Nice. Nice. We needed, oh gosh, this deck needs like probably 15 mythics. How many do we have now? We're getting close. We're getting close. And we needed about 30 rares, so we're going to have that. Let's just get some cards we need along the way. Compulsive Research. Target player draws 3 cards, and then that player discards 2 cards unless they discard a land. Putrefy. Oh, another mythic wild card. Wow. Wow. Nice. Venturous Impulse. Plarg, Dean of Chaos, and Augusta, Dean of Order. Interesting. Alright, Snakeskin Veil over here. And a rare wild card. I'll take them. I'll take them. It's just giving me what I need. That's all. Village Rites. Stormkiln Artist. Creative Outburst. Deals 5 damage to any target. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put one of them in your hand. The rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Discard it. Create a treasure token. Interesting. Leonin Light Scribe. Oh, we got a rare over here. Devastating Mastery. 2 white, 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 white. You may pay 2 white, white rather than pay its mana cost. If the 2 white, white was paid, an opponent chooses up to 2 non-land permanents they control and returns the rest of them to their owner's hand. Destroy all non-land permanents. And what's this one? Gift of Estates, 1 white. If an opponent controls more lands than you, search your library for 3 plains cards, reveal them, put them in your hand, and shuffle. Divine Gambit. And Venerable War Singer. This is a fun set to open. Teferi's Protection. 2 and a white. Until your next turn, your life total can't change, and you gain protection from everything. All permanents you control phase out. Exile Teferi's Protection. This is a card that has been used. It's not in the deck that I'm working on, but it's been used. Body of Research. Mythic. Green, 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 blue, blue, blue. 3 green and 3 blue, in other words. Create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token. Put X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of cards in your library. Oh my gosh. Wow. That could be a huge creature. There's Plarg again. There's that pretty negate. Jadzi, Oracle of Arcavios. So this is a mythic. Legendary creature, discard a card, return it to its owner's hand. Magecraft. Whenever you cast a copy of an instant or sorcery spell, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a non-land card, you may cast it by paying 1 rather than paying its mana cost. If it's a land card, put it onto the battlefield. There's a sorcery side to this too, so if you use it as a sorcery, you may put any number of land cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Then, if you control 8 or more lands, you may discard a card. If you do, return Journey to the Oracle to its owner's hand. Wow, that's cool. You'll never use it in something like Historic, but that looks like a fun card. Defiant Strike. Draconic Intervention. 2 red, red. Okay. Harmonize. Classic. Draw 3 cards. Great spell for green. Claim the Firstborn. Gain control of target creature with mana value 3 or less until end of turn. Untap it. It gains haste. For 1 red. Oh, another mythic. Shadrix Silverquill. Flying and double strike. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may choose 2. Each mode must target a different player. Target player creates a 2/1 white and black Inkling creature token with flying. Target player draws a card and loses a life. And target player puts a +1 counter on each creature they control. Devastating Mastery once again. Opt. Love this card. Love this card. Love this card. Scry 1, draw a card. Simple, but fixes your deck. Dramatic Finale. Confront the Past. Whirlwind Denials there. That looks good. Rushed Rebirth. We've seen that one. Thrill of Possibility. Dreamstrix. This is just a simple 3/2 bird for 3. Bird illusion, I should say. Flying. When Dreamstrix becomes a target of a spell, sacrifice it. When Dreamstrix dies, learn. Grape Shot. Classic card. Classic. Deals 1 damage to any target. Storm. That's how you get rid of lots of tokens. Or just kill someone out of the blue. That's what you can use Grape Shot for. Strixhaven Stadium. Revitalize. Gain 3 life, draw a card. That's cool. Vilda, Dean of Perfection, and Nasari, Dean of Expression. Doomblade. That's another classic one. Destroy a non-black creature. And we got a rare here too. Kion, Dean of Substance, and Imbraham, Dean of Theory. Oh, there's a mythic here. Extus, Auric Overlord, and Awaken the Blood Avatar. So the Extus side has Double Strike, Magecraft. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, return target non-legendary creature card from your graveyard to your hand. And on the sorcery side, as an additional cost to cast the spell, you may sacrifice any number of creatures. The spell costs 2 less to cast for each creature sacrificed this way. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. Create a 3/6 black and red avatar creature token with haste, and when this creature attacks, it deals 3 damage to each opponent. Oh, Chaos Warp. I hit that too soon. Chaos Warp was the card that we got there. Infuriate. Oh, we got a land here. All right, so that's one of the lands from this particular set there. Nothing too exciting about the lands in this one, but they're fine. Strategic planning. Another mythic. Velomachus Lore Horde. 5 red, white. Flying Vigilance and Haste. Whenever Velomachus Lore Hold attacks, look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may cast an instant or sorcery with mana value less than or equal to its power from among them without paying its mana cost. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Shock. Classic. Efreet Flame Painter. Divine Gambit. Wandering Archaic. Duress. Flame Scroll Celebrant. There's a rare here, Dragon's Guard Elite. So that's one that came with the set, interestingly. Increasing Vengeance. Red. Here we have an instant that is a mythic. Copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. If the spell was cast from a graveyard, copy that spell twice instead. You may choose new targets for the copies. Flashback. 3 red. Wow. Multiple choice. This is a fun card. I'm going to read it. So X and a blue. If X is 1, scry 1, then draw a card. If X is 2, you may choose a player. They return a creature they control to its owner's hand. If X is 3, create a 4/4 blue and red elemental creature token. And if X is 4 or more, do all of the above. That's cool. I like that. Inquisition of Kozilek. This is a great card. The more cards you get in a set like Historic, oh man, the more this card's going to matter, because the mana cost of all the cards is going to go down and down and down the older the format gets. So what do we get here? All right. Oh yeah. How many do we have now? Nice. That's awesome. This is like exactly what I need actually for this particular deck that I'm building. So we're going to hit it right on the money. So we got one of the rare lands here. So what is this one? Memory Lapse. Nice. This is actually exactly one of the cards that I needed for this white, blue, red deck. So this is great. Counter target spell. If that spell is countered this way, put it on top of its owner's library instead of into that player's graveyard. Perfect. Needed it. I'd like more of those, please. Thrill of Possibilities. An additional cost to cast the spell. Discard a card. Draw 2 cards. And we got a rare wild card. 3 packs left. Another rare here. Tempted by the Auric. 1 blue. For each opponent, gain control of up to 1 target creature or planeswalker the player controls with mana value 3 or less. Interesting. Regrowth. And Detention Vortex is kind of interesting. All right, come on. Last couple packs. Give me what I need. Oh, we got a rare here. Archmage Emeritus, 2 blue. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, draw a card. And Urza's Rage, 2 red, kicker, 8 red. The spell can't be countered. It deals 3 damage to any target. If the spell was kicked, instead deals 10 damage to that permanent or player, and the damage can't be prevented. And last one, here we go. Here we go, crossing the fingers. So we got the Mythic Wild card out of it, just right there on the last pack. Snakeskin Veil is one of the special ones here. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It gains hexproof until end of turn. That's cool. That's a good trick. And here we go. Here we go. Cody, Vociferous Codex. All right. Okay, well, fantastic. That was a lot of fun summoning. We did get a number of the cards that we needed. You can see a bunch of them showing up over here, but yeah, we got one of the Memory Lapses. We got one of the Lightning Helixes, Prismari Command, Teferi, and then we got a lot more to go. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get on it. But I'm just really surprised we didn't get any of the lands, Sulphur Falls or Clifftop Retreat, out of the Dominaria set. But there's plenty more cards I have to get here. I think I hit what I need to get them. I'm going to put together this white, blue, red control deck, and then I'm going to bring it to you, show you how it's done. So make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you know when I drop more videos or go live, and I will catch you in the next one.